And Governor, you asked for it too. You were for it before you were against it.
Could I respond to that?
Please, shortly, briefly,
Joe
please.
Manchin, who's the West Virginia governor, and I did write a letter to you. We thought you all were smart enough to understand what we were talking about is stop the spending and cut the taxes.
Governor, that's not what the letter said. And oh, by the way,
I wish we had made it a little clearer for you then, Senator.
Yes, maybe you should have, Governor. I'm sure that we just didn't get it.
That's the way we do it in Texas. That's how we got our economy like it is. Thank you all for participating tonight. And tonight I've laid out my conservative record of leadership, my vision for the future of the state of Texas. You've also heard from Congressman Bell as he's laid out his vision for the state, and I might add his beliefs are quite and substantially different from mine. And you have a clear choice in this campaign, whether or not you want higher standards, Chris, or whether you want to go back to lower expectations and less accountability, whether you want to have a vigilant security of our border, or the benign neglect of the Congressman Bell and his former colleagues in Washington, D.C. Whether or not you want to have more jobs or whether you want to have larger government and run those jobs away. Texas is on the right track. Our teacher pay is up. Our classroom experience and achievements up. Our college enrollment is up. And the fact of the matter is we're stopping illegal activities along the border of Texas, and we got a record number of Texans working. There's a clear choice in this election. I want to ask for your commitment and your vote tonight.
Time has expired, Governor. Thank you. We're going to move on now for the closing statement.
Facts of the matter are that Mr. Sanchez Bank allowed millions of dollars to come in cash, in suitcases. I served on a bank board in Haskell, Texas back in the 80s, and I can assure you if that kind of money had come into the bank, everyone in that bank would have known about it, from the cashier all the way up to the president of that institution. For Mr. Sanchez to sit here and say that he didn't either remember or he didn't know, I think is a great indicator that if he can't have any better recollection of how to run his bank, that failed, I might add, because of his lack of leadership and management, and cost the taxpayers $161 million, I don't think the people of the state of Texas want him running a $114 billion budget that the state of Texas requires.